Let's see if it crashes. Hello everyone, welcome back to ARK Scorched Earth Explorer Notes. Late night. It's pretty late. It's not as late as it was last night, but still late nonetheless. I need to pause this so the stream doesn't lag, and let's go. Let's see if it crashes. This is a stress test. So what I'm doing with this stream is more or less trying to crash my computer because it crashed last night, and that was super abrupt. I haven't had a computer crash in a really long time. Hello Pikachu, Banana Gaming Reborn, Josh. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Cooked Caribou? Welcome. It's good to see you guys. Hello again. Let me get the link. That was funny. Oh, when it crashed, that was more like horrifying for me when it crashed. Let me is this allowed? Please don't ban me. Okay. You've reclaimed your throne for one stream of being first. That's true. So in this stream, like I said, we're gonna see if the computer crashes. So if the stream abruptly goes offline, it is because it crashed. And so I'm really sorry if that happens. I won't be coming back if it does crash. I'm basically trying to reproduce the crash because it happened last night. What's going on? I haven't made a stream in a while, but I think I'll be here for a little bit. Hello, Waxers, Attack 10. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hit the button, you know which one. Oof. Yeah, so in this stream, besides the fact that it's a stress test, I'm going to be doing my best to collect Explorer Notes as best as I can. Like I said, unless it crashes. Oh yeah, I need to head to the island as well. That may be sort of first on the list, is going to the island and uploading some stuff. Or not uploading some stuff. We can't do that yet. But I need to craft some cryopods and put away some of the dinosaurs, because a lot of them are starving to death since we're not on the island anymore. You're raising gigas and breeding dinos? Nice. Better hurry before ARK 2 gets Explorer Notes. Yeah, right. That's... I mean, I didn't actually think about that, but I do want to get them all done before ARK 2 comes out. That's definitely a concern of mine. You play any other games? Also, what level is this Wyvern? It's 210. I'm a really weird gamer. I do play other games, but they're sort of... it's mostly other first-person shooters, third-person shooters, survival games, and sometimes platformers. I recently sort of... The last game that I really liked that I had just gotten into was Hollow Knight, though I have yet to finish it. I'm on like the last boss. Do I know when Nerva will be done? No, I would estimate a couple weeks, definitely. A couple weeks. Though I don't know if that's a bad thing to say, as in I shouldn't have said anything, but I'm pretty confident it'll be out within a few weeks, assuming filming goes well. The problem with the Nerva video is that it takes so many people. We have to have so many body actors that it's really hard to... You ever played 7 Days to Die? Yes! Yes, I have. I actually played it today for a short time. It's funny you mention it. When are you doing it? We're doing it right now. We're working on the Nerva project right now. What other games are there besides ARK? That's a good question. Basically none. Let me put these away. Okay, yeah, I'm heading to the island to go craft a bunch of cryopods and then use them to... Is that a sheep? That's a sheep! Oh my gosh! I need to tame it. Yes. Thing. I don't have a cooker yet. Does Nacho? Crops. Okay, let's get one of these. How's the stream quality, by the way, guys? I'm so expecting it to just cut out at any moment and just crash, so let me know how it's looking. Get cake? Yes. This is a male 90. We must tame this. Also, I need to mute Discord or something. You mute this for a little bit. Oh, hello, Gerbos. What's your favorite shape, and why is it... Wait, what is your favorite shape? And why is it a dodecahedron? That's like a question and then assuming an answer. Probably a triangle. It's probably my favorite shape. Oops, stream is lagging. Why did you say anything? It immediately started lagging. Is it still lagging now? I probably, because I checked another app, or I checked Discord. Strangely, this is like teetering on the edge of like being laggy, but then it's like fine, and then it's like this tiny little line where it crosses over, and then it's just everything dies. Let me know if that's messed up now. Okay, we don't have an industrial cooker. Veggie cake recipe. If the road is red, then why does it read Old Green Whitney's? That sounds like a riddle, actually, Kyler. Love ARK 2, or you love ARK, and hopefully in ARK 2 they will not have as many glitches as in the current game. I perfectly expect there to be as many glitches. This is still live. I thought it would have ended. Right, yeah, I thought it would have crashed by now. The wallet is wide open for ARK Genesis 2. Okay. Now I'm reading everything you say as a riddle for some reason. Genesis Part 2 is supposed to come out next month? Oh yeah. For some reason I thought you said ARK 2. Yeah, Gen 2 next month. I expect it to get delayed, so I'm not totally expecting it to come out, but I'd be pleasantly surprised if it did come out. What's the crashing thing? What's the crashing thing happening? My computer might just randomly crash. Just a heads up. So if the stream randomly ends, that would be why. I've got a cooking pot right here. Okay, guys. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna lag or not. I'm just gonna really quickly look it up. ARK veggie cake. It's probably gonna lag horribly by using a single other app. 2 bee honey, 4 sap, 4 stimulant, and water, and the 3. Okay. Do we have honey? That's the question. I think we're actually out of honey. Love the videos, the map overviews, and the character stories. Much love. Thanks, Night Vampire. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you like them. Oh, we do have honey. A little bit. Not very much. Just a little bit. Okay. I need my canteen in that case. Canteen. Mostly play ARK on Xbox, but I got it on PC too, but no storage. Oh yeah, that's a common thing. It's really hard to keep the game installed. How do you stack honey? It's a setting on our server, just a setting in an INI, in the INI files. Very basic setting for the most part. I think it's like override max item quantity something. What Doji said. Yeah, we're working on the Nerva video right now. What was I making? Stimulant. How do you make? It's in the spark powder and stim berries. I think we need 4 or something. Got stim berries here. Be really good if I had a chemistry bench, but I don't have one of those yet. Though Nacho has one, which is like right next door, so I could just use his. Okay, let's make the veggie cake thing. Put this in. I think this is all that we need. I hope. I believe it's just two honey. Astrodelphis.exe. Is that a thing? ARK Vanilla Evolved. Oh, yeah, this is ARK Vanilla Evolved. Damn, you guys beat my tribe to Ascension. Yeah, Norman, we did. We just played a bunch, and I'm surprised we got there. We got here as fast as we did, given like our challenges, because like I had to tame every single one of these. I reset my save data before like wiping, or let's see, but yeah, before or like right when I wiped my character and started over on the server, and so I have all of these All of these checkboxes are from things that I tamed since starting on the island with this new character. So I've tamed everything except for the Titanosaur, which is more or less impossible without going to another map or getting something that's not natively found on the island, which is really unfortunate. But we'll tame one as soon as we can once we beat extinction. It's here before 1,000 members. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? That's a really good question. What is the difference between a guitar and a fish? I'm doing your challenge that you're doing, where you have to collect all explorer notes and tame all creatures, and dang, it's hard. Also, is defeating all the bosses a part of the challenge too? Yep, yeah. I'm actually planning on making a video on it soon. You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. Oh my god. That's great. Yeah, so I want to make a video soon about sort of the 3 different levels of difficulty when it comes to like trying to play the game in a similar way that I am. The problem right now is that my computer is very hot. Okay, it should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay, shouldn't have said that. Why? Never say that. If you don't want your computer to crash, don't say that you don't want it to crash. But anyways, the issue right now with videos is that my computer is really loud now that I've upgraded a few things, and you may notice if you just listen closely, you can probably hear the fans. You can probably hear the fans pretty loud, and they I'm still not making this. Oh no, what am I missing? Oh, it's fiber. I'm missing fiber. Somebody should have told me that. Dad, you're missing fiber. But yeah, anyway, so my computer is really loud, and so it's I don't want to make I don't feel like satisfied with my certain recordings when my voice is like when you can audibly hear the fans in the background, and so I'm working on getting an extended cable so that I can bring my microphone into my closet and just huddle in my closet and sit in the corner and just record all my voiceover, because that's really all that I can do right now. Do you have base tutorials? I don't make building videos, but if you're looking for good building videos, you should check out Chip's ARK builds. He's one of the builders for the survival stories. Definitely check him out. He's awesome. Chips on YouTube. He makes tons of ARK building videos. Maywing is the definition of a real mother. Out of the survival stories you've done, which has been your favorite? That's a really good question, Dino Boy. I think the Rockwell video was my favorite, and I think it's probably probably common for people to say that like the last. I don't say that just because it was the last one I did. I think it was my favorite because the team was really focused in the Rockwell video. We got it done faster than any other survival story. There was just a lot of focus and excitement. There's another sheep. Are you serious? I don't have enough honey. Okay, well, you're mine. Come here. But yeah, the Rockwell video was really fun because everyone was just super focused, and we got it done really fast, and we had a lot of really funny moments. The main video was probably the hardest, and it was largely my fault for why it was so hard. Yeah, Toji was fired. I think with building, I'm not sure how I want to take it right now. I'm exploring a lot of ideas and not just like ideas with building, but with collaborations and working with other people in decisions of like content and stuff. And so right now, yeah, I'm just trying to get used to the idea of incorporating more of other people's thoughts and freedom and like ideas into my like stuff, and sort of allowing it more, because I don't want to be so like uptight with everything that it has to be exactly how I build, but or build or do anything in the game. But I'm trying to find a nice balance, I guess, with that, with like working with other people and letting them also show their sort of creativity. If I could make another veggie cake, that would be good, but I'm out of honey. I guess I could go over there to the honey place and just go ahead and tame the sheep, because it's gonna be worth it, assuming it survives. We're gonna tame this one, or name it. What do we name it? First person to say a name, quick. Gonna name it quick before the other one dies. You have a question about Vanilla Evolved, or do you do any sorts of events on there, or is it just regular events? Just the regular events. The admin team is really just concerned with making sure people don't grieve. Greg? Nevri, I don't know if you said a river as in you want the name of the sheep to be a river, but it's Greg. Okay, the other sheep over there, where I need to... Pumpy? Why did I name them Pumpy? That's a weird name. Mutton Man. That would be a funny name, except it's a female sheep. That's sort of the problem there. Will you do grad students on AB when you... Absolutely. That's one of the sort of types of characters that we have been most excited about. Largely because it's so unique. They don't, at least compared to the other characters, they would have their own video. And it would have to be extended out a fair bit, because there are actually, if you compare all of the grad students to the other characters, they just have far less notes. I think it's about 16 or maybe 20, 24 notes in total if you combine all the grad students. And so definitely want to do them. That'll be really cool. Especially because there's multiple people and you can have like different people. I could find some people that I just know personally that really want to voice act or try voice acting, and you know, maybe incorporate them. Of all the story maps, which one was your favorite? Is or was? Is I don't know. Scorched Earth is pretty awesome, man. I really love aesthetically. Scorched Earth is probably one of my favorite, just in how it looks. Will you be voicing any of the ARK characters at all? That's a really good question. I don't know. I don't know if I would be happy with voiceover work, like more professional, like you know, actual voice acting work. I think I would like to, but I'm only 19. Maybe a grad student. I really try and make sure the characters sound appropriately aged. Sometimes we can get away with, you know, if people can do really good impressions of someone that's older than them or younger than them, like in the case of Elliot Crossley. He's not actually like 60. He's a lot younger than that. But nonetheless, he did a really good job. So, yeah, I think I'd like to play a grad student. But none of the other characters are, I don't know if I would be sort of like old enough sounding to play any of them, you know? Like I said, I just want it to feel very official. I'm sort of like obsessed with the idea of emulating exactly what it was supposed to sound like, which is a little bit absurd for like a fan-made project, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to voice Dakea. I thought that would be cool. But I'd have to really, you know, I don't know how old he is. I need to really look into his notes more, and we'll figure that out whenever we get to Scorched Earth. Okay, five honey. Let's hope the Ovis didn't die already. Asked about the events because your server does events. An example of this is recent. Right, yeah, we've had people do events before, but admins don't do that. Ow, whoa. It just gives so much organic polymer. It's actually crazy. Just like 3 of them, 263. It's nuts. Did I already get this? Looks like I didn't. Very unique. Love your vids. Thanks, Kyler. Do you ever play other games other than ARK? Yeah. I play a lot of VR games mostly. Well, okay, I'm not like that big of a VR enthusiast, but I really like VR games, specifically Boneworks and Blade and Sorcery, and what else? Pavlov VR. There's a few, but as far as non-VR games go, I'm trying to finish Hollow Knight. I like to play through entire series of games, even if the games are really, even if the series go back a really long time. Like I played through all of the Elder Scrolls games, at least all of the ones on Steam. So from Morrowind to Oblivion and to Skyrim. There's only 3 of those on Steam. And so I've also played through all the Just Cause games. That was really fun. Beat. By playthrough, I just mean sort of any percented them. I didn't focus on completing them, 100%, despite that being such a thing that I focus on a lot with games. I get satisfaction out of playing through and beating games, like all of the games in a series of games. So right now I'm sort of working on Far Cry. I'm playing Far Cry 1. And it is super aged. I don't know if any of you have played Far Cry 1, but it is super interesting. Would you be interested in watching a stream of Far Cry 1? That would be really fun to me, because I like, like I said, I like playing through games like even when they're really old. But I think most people would find it really boring. The gameplay is really fun though, not gonna lie. Far Cry is pretty cool. But I get a lot of, like, the satisfaction with completing series of games also is largely like with being able to see how the games evolved over time, and being able to like finally experience, like you started with this game that is just, it has aged so poorly, like Far Cry 1, and then you're up at like, and then you're finally to like Far Cry 5, and it's like, dude, this game is super fun and addicting, and it's like just totally different. It's like the reward is being able to play a game that's closer to your realm of normalcy with games, which is really fun. What am I missing? Water. Let's get that sheep as fast as possible. I hope it didn't die already. Fiber. Have you played Swords of Gura? No, I haven't. What's that? Is that an old school game? Is that new? I will look at Far Cry 1. It's your favorite game? Really? Far Cry 1? Oh no. Raptor. Did the raptor kill the Ovis? I think the raptor. Did you kill the frickin' you evil creature? I think you killed the Ovis. Oh, that missed. You evil being. I can't believe you've done this. How could you kill the Ovis? Unless it ran away, but it's more likely the raptor caught up to it. You should make your own story on a non-story map. That is exactly what I would love to do. Definitely. Oh, the Ovis is fine. Ovis is fine. I just killed a raptor for no good reason. I am a bad person. That's not what you thought I looked like. What did you think I looked like? What was your impression before? Also, it's nice to see you, Phil. Phil McCracken. Dino is a big sloth for the broodmother. It's play any Legend of Zelda games, and if so, what is your favorite game? Yes, Legend of Zelda is one of my most cherished childhood games. What am I missing? Crap, I forget the recipe for the veggie cake. Oh, it's stimulant, right. Yeah, Legend of Zelda. I haven't played through all of them. I've played and beat Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. I think I actually have yet to beat Wind Waker. I played through a lot of it. I just never beat it. You're Ronnie from Discord? Ronnie. I feel like I recognize that name from like a really, really long time ago. Is that... Did I teach you how to make a server like a year and a half ago? Oh, Ronnie here. Can't wait for Mishipishu, aka Underwater Panther, aka Shadow Mane. Oh, nice. You taught me in Negan how to set up. Yeah, I remember that. Gosh. Yeah, that was forever ago. That was that was actually, it's really cool to see you, man. You actually inspired me to make the server video, how to make ARK servers. The one that if you just like search how to make ARK servers, it's like the #1 result. You guys literally, if I hadn't taught you that night, I probably never would have made that video. Well, like because I made it right after I talked to you guys, right after I walked you through it. I was just like, well, I think it'd be really fun to make a video like this. What am I missing? I'm confused now. Am I missing water? Oh, it's 25 fiber. Damn it. It's 25 fiber. Play Dying Light? Oh, I love Dying Light. God, you guys like all the same games that I do. You guys are awesome. You've played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Breath of the Wild. Trying to find a copy. Nice. Yeah, I've played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. Really love. That's probably my favorite Zelda game, at least when it comes to nostalgia. Wind Waker, played it, didn't beat it, and I've played Skyward Sword, but I haven't beaten it. I didn't really get very far in it. It was sort of when Skyward Sword came out. I think it was around 2010. That was right around the time when I discovered Minecraft, and for me, when I discovered Minecraft, I became very obsessed with it, and that sort of that was like the game that I was just most enthralled by, and I played it for many years. Where did the Ovis go? Did the Capro eat it? I keep no, I keep suspecting that something's eaten it, but it's actually just like hanging out behind a bush somewhere. Okay, there you go. Okay, I have to just make sure that he doesn't get eaten by a Capro. I can't move. Dang it. Guys, what do we name the male Ovis? Male Ovis, quick. We need more subs. It's true. We can never have too many subs. Glad I helped you, Phil. The canoe in Gen 2 is a nod to the Native American legend of the underwater panther. Is that something they explicitly said, or is that just like a very deep dive hyper-analysis? Mutton Man. Are we naming it or Mutton Man? Mutton Man. Mutton Man? Without the... It's just lowercase, just Mutton Man. Without the capitalization. Okay, come here, Mutton Man. So, okay, we haven't crashed yet. God, I swear, one of these times I'm going to say that, and then it's going to crash like 5 seconds later. Exactly. Dodecahedron. You really like those dodecahedrons. There's another Doge? Oh, there is another Doge. Oh, no. Ryan, what are you guys going to do? You're going to have to fight for the Doge. The Doge title. Perhaps. Okay, it's time to put all this stuff away. I need to go to the island and cryo all of my stuff so that it stops starving to death. It's a breeding pair. Yep. Hello, Capro. You're so cute. I'm just kidding. Capros are not very cute. He's gonna devour me. Okay. Have you ever played Rust before? Yes. Gosh, you guys are naming all these games that I love. Seriously. Yeah, I you know, I'm not much of a PvP player. I will be, I think, possibly streaming Oh no. Hyenas. Oh no. They want to devour! No, don't devour me, please. I think I'll be streaming some PvP, ARK PvP on Friday, possibly. Can't guarantee it yet. I may be busy. It may be the case that I choose to schedule more filming on Friday just so that we can work on the Nerva video more. But, oh gosh, it's time to get out of here. The island. But, what was I saying? Yeah, Friday is when a stream may happen, and there may be some PvP. But anyways, the reason I was referencing PvP or talking about PvP is because, yeah, Rust is a really PvP game, and I used to be really into PvP when I was a little younger, but over time I sort of just sunk into a state of just being an ARK player that's like into light PvP, but mostly is just a PvE player at their core, I guess. Cappers are not cute. They are heathens waiting for the opportunity to pounce on you at any second. That's true. Very true. Nice, we have all artifacts. Whoa, what the heck is wrong with this one? It's like paper. What? Look how thin this Skylord artifact is. Oh, there we go. Nice. PvP on Ave? By light PvP, I mean, you know, the fact that the server has PvP enabled. Okay. So we need to get a bunch of organic polymer, which means I need a moss chops. This Megalania, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. We're just gonna leave him up there. It doesn't even have a name. I can't believe that. Have you ever played Grounded? Ryan, is that game where you're on the ground and you're like the size of an ant? Is that Grounded? It sounds familiar. Cryopods, moss chops. That's a moza. Moss chops. Okay. We're gonna go and get some polymer with this guy. The bug game, right? I'm not that into trying new survival games nowadays, but since I just have so many already, I mostly just sort of go back to the same ones for nostalgia and just mess around on them. I usually don't play them too long, ARK being the only exception, really. But yeah, I don't have bug, or I don't have Grounded. I haven't played that one yet. Certainly, I may be willing to check it out at some point in the future, though. Oh, I'm missing food. Dang it, I'm missing everything. Thing. It'd probably be good to have a tech rifle. Yeah. I don't think Megalanias have their collision right. Oh, we've already got a canteen. Tech rifle? I thought I had a tech rifle somewhere. Maybe it's in a vault? It's probably in a vault somewhere. Let's grab some of this. I don't know why I have 57 rockets, but no actual rocket launcher. Speaking of which, where is my rocket launcher? Rocket launcher. It's probably in a vault somewhere. I have a good idea. Let some subscribers join your PvP. I think if I end up streaming on Friday, then we can certainly try that. 16.5k PvP on one map. That would be nuts. What are the coords of my base location? It's over on the east side of the map, near the swamp. I wonder how Storyteller's doing. It's been a minute since I've seen him. Like how your walls on the island is basically parallel to my tribe. Yeah, I haven't seen. I'll have to check on Norman's in a second. I don't think Storyteller has turrets. Have I played the forest? Yes, absolutely. I've beaten it a couple times. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty nice. It's pretty good. And that too. Hope I don't run into turrets. I don't think lore hunters have turrets. Is that a megalodon? Okay, that probably should have killed him, to be honest. I just like fell from the sky and landed on his face. Megalodon lore hunters. If you guys want, you can store your creatures in our little safety pen, but it seems like they're fine since I don't think piranha can really come in this lake. I think they spawn in the river over there, but they don't often always come to the lake here. But yeah, this is my cool water pen thing I built. I've got Michelle Obama here. Not sure why that's her name, but it's her name. Bub. Oh, that's the Diplocaulus. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna head back. So in order to get organic polymer tech rifle. Yeah, that's what I was missing. Tech rifle. It's what we need. Tech rifle. I'm missing it. Where is it? Rifle. Oh, there's a few broken ones here. Okay, this should be good, I think. Just grab some element. Okay. Then we probably need an Argentavis for the moss chops to be usable. I'll grab Stampy. Need another cryobud though. Is Vanilla Evolved on console? Nope, it's just on PC. Steam and Epic Games. Let's see, I'll just toss out Meg. Okay, let's grab Stampy. Have you played Fallout 4 and Dead by Daylight? Haven't played Dead by Daylight. Actually, sort of have. I've tried it. Whoa. What is Meg doing? Meg? What are you doing, Meg? Yeah, I haven't played Dead by Daylight, but I've played Fallout 4 extensively. I've beaten it a couple times. I've played through all of the Fallout games except for Fallout Tactics. I haven't touched that one. I also haven't played Fallout 76, at least not in a meaningful amount of... I haven't played it for a meaningful amount of time, really only an hour, maybe 2 or 3 hours, when... I think I got it for free at some point, or I was able to play it for free for like a free weekend. And that's it. I've played Fallout 1, beat it, played Fallout 2 for even more hours than Fallout 1, but I actually never beat it because I ran into some bugs, which is just sort of one of the frustrating side effects of playing old games. And then, or like, they were like soft lock related bugs that prevented me from moving forward, and at the time I was really fed up. But I do want to go back and finish Fallout 2 one day, and then also play Fallout Tactics. That way I can sort of actually say that I've beaten all the Fallout games. Well, that would also include 76, which is going to be fun. Is it just survival games you play, or some variety between games? I like to play games that have had like large franchise or large series, I guess. So games with 3 or more games that are usually sort of like, I would say first person and third person, but Fallout 1 and 2 were not. They were, how do you describe? I forget the genre, but they were isometric, something. Oh my gosh, what? That's a person. Hello? Hello,
Yeah,
Ethan.
what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, nice, it's working. My mic wasn't working in ARK for a while. Sorry, I just passed your base. You freaked me out a little bit. I wasn't expecting to see anyone.
No, you're good. Are you new to the server?
Am I new?
Yeah, or have you been here?
Yeah, I just joined like a few days ago.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I just stole this tech armor from some random guy. I'll see you later, man.
Actually, alright, see you.
Okay, that feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't have told him that. Don't want to run into any turret bases. Do you play any Minecraft? Dude, I've played Minecraft for 10 years. Though it's not a game I play anymore now. Really. Minecraft is sort of, it's like become Tetris. It's like Minecraft is Tetris now. And no, it's not. This is a bad analogy. Minecraft, for me, is something I played for so long and that has been so involved in the gaming community and sort of so forced into everything that, you know, while I don't dislike the game, I love the developers. I love what they've done, and I'll never forget Minecraft. It's not something that appeals to me as much anymore. Like, I like the concept of Minecraft. I love its procedural generation. I love everything about the game for the most part. But I just can't, I don't really enjoy it anymore. Because I've had it for 10 years, you know. Hey, Leslie. Oh, do I play Subnautica? Yeah, I've played Subnautica before. Oh my god, there's so many penguins here. I'm waiting for, I beat Subnautica. It was really fun. I'm waiting for Below Zero to come out. Really want to play that for sure. I haven't touched it yet because I've sort of just been waiting for them to release Below Zero in its finished state. That way I can play it as a finished game as opposed to an early access game. Whoa. What? Invincible penguins. They're invincible. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh. Okay. Is that a note? I've already got this one. Hey, are you new? That was funny. That's like the funniest thing I've heard in a really long time. He was being dead serious about it. What's one key feature you think they should add to... Oh, sorry, I need to answer Leslie first. I forgot to. Leslie, your game crashed and it just says cannot retrieve address. There's a lot of things. Are you on PC? What platform are you on? What's your opinion on Battle Royale games? I think Battle Royale is... I think people are really quick to say that genres are very... like they'll just crop up and then they'll die back and never come back. I don't know if that's something people are that quick to say, but I think Battle Royale is definitely a bit like very overdone, as most people agree. At least that seems to be the consensus. Most people are a little bit sick of Battle Royale. I haven't played many Battle Royale games because I'm just not that into PvP. What? That penguin's flying. He just went flying. Yeah, I'm not that into like PvP type super competitive games. Mainly just because I focused so much on ARK that I sort of like forced myself only to play and really enjoy PvE games. Specifically by playing more PvE focused ARK. This penguin's in the mesh. But I'm not... Like, I like PvP games. They're really fun. I love being competitive and fighting against other players. So I'm definitely not against them. I just strangely have this... Whenever I get myself to play PvP games, like any games where you're just competitive and you fight against other players, I never really end up playing them for very long, which is weird. It's not that I get bored of them or that I don't like them. It's just I always find that ARK is just... something I always go back to. Have I played Phasmophobia? Well, these penguins are flying, man. What is that one doing? Phasmophobia VR. Yeah, I played it. It was the first time I played it. I played it in VR. What got you on YouTube? Like, why? Oh, one sec. Sorry, I keep reading comments before I answer. Yeah, Phasmophobia VR. So I saw the game. We were working on the May Yin video at the time. We were just building the set, so it was before we filmed anything. And a couple friends and I just found the game, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. And then everyone else was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it too. So we all bought Phasmophobia, and then instead of playing it like a normal person, I just decided to play it in VR first. And so before even knowing how to play the game at all, so my first time playing the game was in VR, and it was horrifying. Nobody else was in VR, it was just me. And it ended with me huddling in, like, everybody had me go in the bathroom because I had a specific device that was like important. So I went to the bathroom by myself. They like locked me in, and they told me to like say the ghost's name a bunch, and I was just like saying their name, and I got really scared, and I like crouched in a corner, or I crouched in the center of the bathroom, and I just like held myself, and I was like really scared. And that's what happened. I get out the Phasmophobia or the moss chops first. Whoa. What? Bro, what? I didn't even tell you to. What are you doing, man? Okay. Fine. Go over there then. Go eat the penguins. I'm not even doing anything. He's just doing it for me. That's pretty cool. Since when did moss chops do this? What? That's awesome. Do you know what happened to Nooblets? He's been wanting people to link his video on a serious topic. Yeah, I actually saw that. I've heard about his friend's situation. It's really unfortunate. It's I don't know if I could link it now. I think we should, as a community, certainly get that more out there. With his friend. I think I'll look more into it when the stream ends, definitely, just to see if there's anything I can do with spreading awareness of it. Have you played Halo? I haven't played Halo, but I really want to at some point. Oh yeah, the increased harvesting. We should do that. But to answer your question, since I missed it, where is it? What got you on YouTube? Ever since I was maybe like 13, I wanted to make YouTube videos, and that was like a mission of mine. I did it for a while, mostly just personal, just making silly videos for my friends and I. In addition to like tutorial videos every now and then. That was what I focused on, was tutorials. And then making those tutorials sort of became a part of it. Eventually led to me being more familiar with making servers, and then that led to me making ARK servers, and I did that for a few years, and eventually I had some good luck with that, and started a server called Vanilla Evolved. It didn't take off immediately, but after a while it got really got a lot of traction, and we had tons of players, more than I had ever seen before, and I couldn't really figure out the reason beyond the fact that I was just keeping it alive, I guess, as best I could. And then that eventually led to me having a bunch of people to play with. My server, there were just tons of people to hang out with, and at some point I wanted to work on ARK projects that included other people, since thus far basically running the server had gotten me more into making ARK videos. I wanted to, make some more informational ARK videos, and then that led me to wanting to make higher quality ARK videos with more people, with actual, actors on scene, with people to see, and that was super cool. So having players to hang out with that actually wanted to help with videos allowed me to do that, and then eventually I thought of the idea to do something a lot bigger with the survival stories. Nobody saw it at first when we put out the first video. Nobody had really seen it because when you make something that has a very obscure name that isn't particularly recognizable or attached to anything, for example, the survival stories, not many people are going to see it, especially if your channel isn't particularly well known. But after the second video, that just spiraled out of control and a lot of people witnessed it, and it was really cool. Have you ever played on a paleo server? Paleo, like, I'm not exactly sure what kind you're referring to, unless you're talking about, unless that's the name of From the Depths server. I know he does Paleo ARK, so I don't know if that's what his server goes by. Paleo ARK. Is that a server run by Depths? Up in the Depths. He's a cool friend of mine. Have you played the Isle? I haven't actually. I have not played the Isle. I've seen a couple things about it. Whoa, that cutie just fell off the... I've heard a lot about it. I've seen a bunch of videos on it. It looks pretty neat. But when it comes to dinosaurs, ARK is sort of the only thing that I'm super interested in. Compared to like other games that largely focus on dinosaurs. I like ARK a lot because of its sci-fi and because of its survival game mechanics and just the way that the game plays. It's not so much that I love the dinosaurs that I focus a ton on them. While the creatures I'm obsessed with the creatures. It's not that I'm like there are a lot of people that like dinosaurs a lot more than I do. I can definitely tell that. What's a creature you think Wildcard should add to the game? Gosh. I think at this point I would prefer if they don't add any more creatures. Because I think ARK has enough content, like, especially with the new DLC. I think we just need to be, like, chill with the amount of content we have. But that being said, it wouldn't hurt. I think it'd be cool to have another dinosaur, another kind of dinosaur. I'm not against having more variety in dinosaurs. But I think I don't know if I want them to add a ton of new content that's going to a ton of new like creatures that are specifically there are dinosaurs and aren't like super sci-fi like the Ferox. I prefer if they stay away from like adding a ton of new things that are going to drastically change and like change up the ARK formula, I guess, if that makes sense. Since you see, like, if they added a bunch of new dinosaurs, which they likely are not going to do, given that ARK Survival Evolved is almost done with its entire development cycle of having actually new content added to it. I think having new dinosaurs added, like, there's a lot of dinosaur names you could probably think of that I'm not fully aware of. But if they added a bunch of these new dinosaurs that were part of the early game or the mid game or the late game, I think it would definitely change ARK in, not necessarily in bad or good ways, just in certain ways that would change, that would make the game fairly different to how it is now, or especially to how it was at launch. And while that's not like a horrible thing, I just think that if they want to add a ton of new dinosaurs, they should totally do that in ARK 2. That'd be cool, I think. Show up at that guy's base again. Oh, the guy in the mountain. Hey, Ninja Killer, how's it going, dude? Ooh, no reverse card. Let's see. Let's get some meat. Put some meat away. So I think I've got enough organic polymer to craft cryopods. Cryopod. Never night, bro. That's a normal hello in Australia. Stop, you're a fake and a fraud. Oh, I have to craft this in the replicator. Thanks, Ninja Killer. By the way, you guys should totally check out Ninja Killer's channel. He makes really dope content. Gotta check him out. Gets a thumbs up from me. Would you be up for fusing dinos similar to Jurassic Park? Oh yeah, and I think that's really unlikely, but if that happened in ARK 2, if that was a thing, that would be seriously awesome. If they had like fusing creatures together, that would just be crazy. That would be nuts. So I am all for adding absurdly awesome sci-fi types of stuff. Wait till he realizes he can't craft it in oh, right. Hello, Dragon Goat Gaming. Came here to support you, and I got support when I reverse carded. Crystal. We need crystal. I think he would be good for that. Where is the Yankee? It's probably in a cryo fridge somewhere. Head out since it's getting late. Have a great stream. Thanks, Pikachu. Take care. Have a good night. I will see you around, dude. Take it easy. Encalo? Guess none in here. Maybe it's just out. Nope, it's right here. What server do you play on? Oh my god. Jesus. That scared me. I wasn't expecting to jump into a face. I'm on Vanilla Evolved, which is on PC, Steam, and Epic. ARK Vanilla Evolved. I used to have a server trailer, but I unlisted it since I wasn't super proud of the idea that it was putting forth, with it being like with it. At some point, I had some people criticizing the fact that the video trailer sort of, and the thumbnail really indicated that it was like a truly vanilla, true experience, when in reality we use plugins, which, I mean, my definition of vanilla is just not having mods. It doesn't really extend to plugins. But nonetheless, I don't want to at all have a trailer for something that even suggests that a server, or that something that I'm running isn't actually what it... I don't want to have a video that's misleading, basically. And I felt like to some extent people may have been misled by it. Tell you what, I'm keen the rest of the Federation skins. My tech suit looks lame not having gloves and helmet. Yeah, we really need more. They look seriously fantastic. Also, there's a Giga there, but he's pretty far away. Trying to eat an Alpha Raptor? I think actually he's trying to eat a raptor. I'm not too sure. Question come from California. Are you happy, brother? Yeah. I think so. Pretty happy. Just hanging out. College student life. Making ARK videos. Trying to. Hopefully I'll be making a lot more content with just me talking pretty soon. As soon as I can get my cable I just ordered on Amazon, so I can like have it lead all the way from here to my closet, then I can just huddle in the closet and read my scripts in peace without you guys having to worry about the fans. Probably not a nice thing to know that I'll be in a closet, but it's just, I hope that it'll improve it to where you no longer hear the fan, because I'm sure you guys can probably hear the fan right now. Maybe a little bit hard because of the ambience in the game, but that's something that bothers me a little bit. Like I feel like the video is going to be not good enough if you can hear my computer fans. What is your PC specs and what settings do you run in the game? You can find my PC specs on my About page on the YouTube channel. They should be up to date. It includes an RTX 3090. I used to have Intel. Now I've got Ryzen AMD. Ryzen 9 3900X and 32 gigs of CL. I just cryosicked my Yankee, whoops. CL16 DDR4 3600 megahertz memory, 2x16. And that's the gist. You can see the whole thing on the About page. You're the guy that made the videos of the ARK storyline with HLNA and Rockwell. Yep, indeed. But I didn't voice any of the characters. The people that you hear are the really fantastic voice actors I've worked with, and the people that you see on screen are all really awesome body actors that I've worked with as well. My team of volunteers. What do you want for yourself when you're 50? I'm 18 right now and currently lost in the wind, brother. It's, what do I want for myself when I'm 50? I don't know. I'm 19 in college. I don't know what I can't really like comprehend that far in advance. I guess I want to not be dead when I'm 50. That's very bleak, I know. That'd be good to be alive still, I guess. Just hanging out on this mountain with Angie. Question, Ed, what is your favorite boss on any map? Tameable or non-tameable? Gosh, I guess either Rockwell or Master Controller, since they're the most difficult. You gotta head out, Doji. Alright, dude, thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you soon. Are you gonna be here for filming tomorrow? I didn't see if you reacted to it or not, but you guys be good noodles for Ned. Can you make an Xbox server for people like me who can't play on PC? Do you see my comments or just skip them? Oh, I didn't see your comment. Sorry about that, Ryan. So you can't actually make. You bet. Okay, dude. I'll talk to you soon, Doji. Thanks for being here. Take care. You can't make Xbox servers in the same way that you can make PC servers. I would have to rent or buy a bunch of Xboxes, which I don't have the money for, nor the incentive, given that an Xbox equals one server. It's not even that. It's like there's way too many things. But regardless, the simple solution would just be to buy, rent an Xbox server from a server provider. But unfortunately, I don't. Well, I guess theoretically I could do that, but I think for now I'm just focusing on Vanilla Evolved on PC, Steam, and Epic. I think in the future there's certainly room for being able to accommodate all players and expanding our network to those other platforms, and that's something I would like to do. But for now, we're just sticking to the community and the platform that I know best. Sadly, Xbox only use Nitrado. Really? I didn't know that, Ninja. I'm not a fan of Nitrado either. I've seen a lot of people sponsored by them, and fair enough, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I don't personally like Nitrado as a server provider. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but regardless, I think there are much better server providers. Blue Fang Solutions is one that I like more. It's a real shame that Nitrado is sort of like just taken everybody goes to Nitrado, it seems. Do you watch anime at all? Yes. I'm watching Attack on Titan right now. Do you watch anime, Dexter? Do you play games like Dead Side or in general just other games? I am a newcomer to your channel. Hi, Chivalric Charles. Welcome. Good to see you here, man. I haven't played Dead Side. What is Dead Side? If you don't mind me asking. I'm not familiar with that game. It reminds. I thought you were saying Dead Space for a second. I know that's a game. You watch RWBY? This is the big question. Is that an anime? I don't. I watch Attack on Titan. I've seen Hunter x Hunter, Haikyuu. there's a little too many to list off, I guess. The new season of Attack on Titan has been, yeah, man, I can't believe they just did that in the last episode. Nobody say anything if you know what's up. But God, that latest episode was so unfortunate. Steam games based on survival, but I just wanted to know what other games you play on Steam. Yeah, I play a lot of old games, specifically because I like to play through franchises of games, like, for example, Fallout, or the Elder Scrolls, or I'm trying Far Cry now. I've just gotten into Far Cry 1. I've just started playing Far Cry 1. So I like a lot of unconventional, like, games that are not popular now that people generally don't like. Skyrim, yeah. I played through all the Elder Scrolls games, the ones that are on Steam, and so that included Skyrim. Beat that last, and then I technically beat all of the Elder Scrolls. It's just my sort of, when I say that, I just mean all of the games on Steam. Some of the time, in the case of the Elder Scrolls, only Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5 are on Steam, whereas the first and the second one they were made on some really old type of it's before my age. I don't know exactly what it is. I tried installing them at one point, but it sort of like crashed my computer. So I just stuck with all the games that are on Steam. You should watch As the Gods Will. It's a good movie. I'm pretty sure it's only in Chinese. That's interesting. Okay. Big fan of your survival stories. Keep up the amazing work. Much respect. Organizing people for cinematic stuff must be like herding cats. Thanks, man. Krabbytron. It's like it's not like herding cats. It's like what's a better way to compare it to? It's like, for the most part, it's actually not really that hard. You get used to it. People like to mess around a lot, and so that's something that happens a lot, but generally, when the time comes, everyone does their duty, and if people need to do a specific thing, they're gonna pretty much immediately cut out whatever silly stuff they're doing. How do I watch live on my PC? On YouTube, I guess. Not sure how to answer that exactly. You need to try out the prototype games. I remember playing them, and it was a very enjoyable experience. I think there was 3 games made. They all followed the storyline beautifully. Prototype. I'll have to check that out. Did you play The Last of Us 1 and 2? I only played Last of Us 1, actually. Haven't played the second one because I don't have a Well, I guess it's on PS4. I don't have a PS4 or a PS5, but I definitely want to play it at some point. I'd like to get a PS5 at some point as well, in the next few months. What's my favorite anime? Probably, here, let me make it a little brighter. Can you guys see all right? How's the stream, by the way? Does the stream look good? Any impressions? My favorite anime is probably, at this point, Attack on Titan, just because I don't think any other anime has really made me feel the same way that Attack on Titan has. It has a really epic... I really love anime and video games that have really epic sounding soundtracks, like ARK, or Attack on Titan, or The Witcher 3, or games. Music is so important to me in anime and games and movies, and so to me, Attack on Titan, like, there are plenty of anime that have amazing music, but Attack on Titan has amazing music and it has amazing fight scenes, and it's really cool. So it's probably my favorite, if I had to just, like, without thinking about it a lot. Doom has a good soundtrack. Yeah, everybody's told me that. I'm not actually that into sort of like heavy metal, like the kind of heavy metal that Doom employs in its soundtrack. It's really cool. I'll admit it. It sounds great. I think it's a great soundtrack. I'm just personally, it's not as appealing to me as super like orchestrated music. Like, I mean, okay, the Doom soundtrack is very orchestrated, but YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay. If you guys experience any buffering, let me know. But like I was saying, yeah, it's I don't know how to exactly describe the type of music that I prefer, but all I can say is that heavy metal isn't. I'm not as into heavy metal. What opening of Attack on Titan do you like? At first I didn't like the new one, but I actually think it sounds pretty good. Though the third opening, or it's like Sasageo, that one was really good. The one right before the season 3 part 2 soundtrack was really good. Seemed to be an old soul, brother. I'm glad to see that is still around nowadays. What does that mean, Charles? Streaming service ARK, the animated series, is going to be on. I don't know. I don't know if they've actually said yet what streaming service is going to be on. I do wonder if it's going to be on YouTube or what it may be. How excited are you for the next Nerva video? For the Nerva video, really excited. I like. God, you guys have no idea the amount of like times I've just, oh my God, this thing's about to die. What? What? Okay, that thing was starving. Buffering. Uh-oh. Is buffering? What's buffering? That's not good. Let's see. The otter was killed. Let me check. Okay. Maybe my rip poor Pego. Is there heavy buffering for you guys? It worries me. Yeah, Pego died. I think the otter just died too. Conveniently at the same time. This is why I'm crying all of them. Pogs was killed. Rest in peace. I'm not buffering. With ARK having different soundtracks for each map, which one is your favorite? Probably Aberration. Maybe Genesis. It's a really hard thing to answer since I've heard a lot of right now I've listened so much to The Island. Whoa, no, don't spam the chat, please. I've heard a lot of The Island soundtrack like repeatedly. It's super repetitive now. Not that that's a bad thing for me, but I've heard it a lot because I'm employing it so much in the current survival stories, given that they're all on the island. I try not to use the music from other maps at the moment, but I'm sure once I get to Scorched Earth, then I'm going to really begin to appreciate the Scorched Earth music more, and then Aberration and Extinction. At the moment, Aberration sounds really dope. It's really hard for me to say which one I like the most. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these dyes away. I'm not playing official. This is on my own server called Vanilla Evolved. Let's get whoa. Every time I try and run, should be able to put the colors in here. Do you think the ARK animated series will have multiple seasons? And if it does, do you think it will go to the I think they're working on season 1 and 2. I think that may have been what they said. I could be wrong. But yeah, presumably the other seasons may be on other maps. They're definitely taking a different approach with excuse me. That was a sneeze, though I sort of muted it, so that may not have been totally obvious. But yeah, I think they're definitely taking a bit of different approach with the animated series compared to what we know in the Explorer Notes, and so I don't know if it'll be on different maps. I guess we'll see. What character's been the most interesting to work with out of all the Explorer Notes? Probably Megan, because you know, all the characters are very, very unique, but Megan is the only one that really it's the only video that's super focused on creatures. The other characters don't really care that much about I mean, Helena is enthralled by the creatures on the island, but she doesn't tame them. She doesn't you know, really connect with them as much as Megan does, and so I think Megan's was the most interesting to work on, I guess. Worried they're gonna make Helena an action fighter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the different interpretation. I think they're definitely going for a somewhat different Helena, and yeah, that's totally fine. It's their IP, and I think it's in a different universe entirely. I don't think it's supposed to be set in the ARK game world exactly, since some of the things like directly sort of contradict the notes, I believe, sort of. At least in character design, we don't really know anything about the plot yet. We can tell from the behavior, Helena is pretty quick to kill, but though her life is being threatened in the trailer, so I mean, fair enough. Okay, shouldn't need to pin it. Let's see. You'd love to see the beta Gamma King Titan on the movie. Wait, there's a movie for that. Godzilla. Yeah. Aberration is a very great soundtrack, probably my favorite as well, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the map. Yeah, I really like Aberration as a map. It's one of my favorites. I think the main reason I didn't... Like, I love the map and the idea and everything in the map. The only thing that is sort of frustrating for me is actually only the way that it runs. I've never been able to run Aberration particularly great, and because turning down the settings doesn't actually help performance, like the map runs about as well on low as it does on epic generally. That's what I've found, which is really just sort of a limitation with the engine, with how the map is completely underground and the engine isn't sort of suited for how ARK works, let alone building ARK and having it in a fully underground cave map. And so that, for me, largely affected the play experience throughout all of the time that I've played Aberration. But as far as actual gameplay goes, I love everything about Aberration. It's one of my favorite maps. Though that's not a super popular opinion, I think. I think there's people that really love it, and then there's more people that really, really dislike it. Love your ARK vids. I hope you do a video for Nerva. Hi, Leviathan16, 116. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I am. We're working on the Nerva video now, so I can't wait for you to see it. I don't know if it's completely decided how many episodes for the animated series, but at the moment it's supposed to have 2 12-episode seasons. I feel like they do remember that, or I do remember hearing that. Have you ever tried Terraria? Yeah, I'd really like to stream some of their games, but right now I feel like all of the viewers on this channel, all of you guys are more into ARK, and I don't want to. I'm very hesitant to play other games besides ARK. You're not Nooblets. That's very true. I am not Nooblets. What prompts you to say that? When are you gonna upload Nerva? ARK 2 Basic. That is a really cool name. When it's done, it'll be done when it's done. I guess that's a disappointing answer, but I would give you an ETA of maybe a couple weeks. Couple is in three to 4 weeks. I would expect that to be as long as it takes. I think we can maybe get it out before March. If not, then it would be very early March. So that's generally when to expect it. I'm not going to say that will be exactly when it is. It's really going to depend on how long it takes to film, because that's the only thing that we need to do now is just film, and there's a lot of filming to be done, because there's a lot of not only do the scenes a lot more difficult because of how many people are in them, but because there's also going to be a much longer ending cinematic. The video is just going to be the biggest survival story that I've ever made. So it's really important to do it justice and to pay a lot of attention to detail and to really be really careful with it. Spend a lot of time on it. ARK, the animated series, going on Netflix. Did they say that? I mean, that's cool if it is. Don't care what game you play, just stream. That's really nice to hear, Rebecca. It's a very beautiful map, but with my skill level, I have many issues when I venture onto the map. As far as story maps, I think Extinction is my favorite. Yeah, Extinction is just, it has this whole other vibe that's just really cool. Alright, we're almost done cryoing stuff. Sorry if you guys can't see, by the way. Do you have donations set up? I don't. I don't actually know how to do that. I'm a little bit new to YouTube. Well, not YouTube itself, but I'm a little new to streaming and to even being a partner on YouTube. Being able to stream like this and to interact with you guys and to get to know you all has only happened pretty recently, in the past few months. Up until then, haven't, so it's all pretty new to me, I guess, is what I'm saying. Thanks, Rebecca. Take care. I will talk to you later. Extinction early game is extremely easy, then gets vice versa. Scariest moment on ARK? Scariest moment? Probably, my scariest moment was when I was jumping off this balcony just like 10 minutes ago, and then I like flew into this head. That was pretty scary. Let's see. Favorite dino on ARK? Totally gotta be the Bloodstalker. Definitely the Bloodstalker. Or the Menagarmer. But Leviathan, I'll maybe see if I can set up donations. Thanks for the idea. Bye, Kevin. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. Okay, I think we're done with that. Are the bosses hard? The ARK's bosses? It depends on the difficulty, and it also depends on if they're nerfed on your server. Are you talking about at official level settings? Because if you're asking if they're hard, it also are you asking if they're hard in single player, or with default server settings, or with official settings, or with my settings? There's like many different answers that I would give you based on the context. So on official is what I assume. Yeah, bosses are very hard with official settings, because you do have to breed massive armies of creatures that are very powerful, that are specifically and meticulously mutated to be able to handle a lot of damage and to output a lot of damage. So for some people it may be easy if they have large groups, but I'm more or less giving you my answer based on what would be practical and easy solo. When's the next story coming out? A couple weeks. We're aiming for ETA. We're aiming for, I would be aiming for early March, late February. But that's an ETA, and I would give my ETAs in a similar way that Wildcard does. So, meaning it could be way after that. But I'm pretty comfortable saying, yeah, early March at the latest. Let's see. Also, we should probably disable bloom. Sorry guys if that's blinding you a little bit. Okay, I think I've almost got all the creatures. We're just missing... Those are a bunch of beer barrels. Wow, there's a bunch of beer liquid in here. I feel like Rockwell is probably the best boss because of the lore behind it. Yeah, I mean, you also have to think about the master controller since it's sort of, spoiler alert, it also has some lore behind it. I'll say that. It's not too much of a spoiler. Favorite flyer, shoulder, sea, and terrestrial dino. Gosh. Flyer would be maybe wyvern. Wyverns are quite nice. For the sea would probably be Tuso, or something like that. Maybe Moza or Bacillo, or Coelacanth. Those are pretty good. And terrestrial, do you mean like just normal like land dino? Because in that case, God, it's really hard to say. Maybe the Rex or the Theory. I love, actually Gallimimus. Gallimimus is one of my favorite. I love galleys. When will Guys come out? I'm excited for him and the arc that lie ahead. Yeah, yeah, like Mayor Hofer said, a few weeks. Right now I can't say for sure since it depends entirely on how often we can film, how willing my team is to film with me, since it's totally up to them. You know, I decide when we film and people can sort of just decide whether or not they want to be there for it. And so it really depends on them. And they are really dedicated, and I'm really lucky to be able to work with all of these people that are just volunteering. Okay, need to stop him. What map am I on? This is on the island. Which is your favorite DLC? Probably, I think Aberration. I've always stuck with Aberration. It definitely gets a little... After a while you get a little bit sick of being in the cave for so long, but it's one of my favorite just in the... Like, it's so different from the other ones, and it tries so many daring things that the other maps don't really do. Well, okay, Genesis does disable flying, like Aberration, but it doesn't disable it in a way that really makes all that much sense. At least, like, when you look at it on the surface, like, gameplay-wise, it does make sense why flying is disabled, but yeah, there's a lot of cool things about Aberration that I just really like. Gotta go to sleep. Love the stream. You have a great stream, man. Thanks, Flaming. Take care. Have a good sleep. What's the scariest thing you've experienced in real life? These are interesting questions. Gosh. That's a really good question. I don't experience that many scary things, believe it or not. But probably like, God, I can't even think of the last time a scary thing happened. Probably something very personal. Perhaps. You hate the no flying on Genesis. Why is that? So I think they don't have flying because of the way that missions work. I think it would make certain missions really easy. Possibly. I think that is the explanation. I could be wrong though. Yeah, you can tame them, you just can't use them exactly. Let's see. Okay, I think we've got everything. We can go back to Scorched Earth. Yes. This stream was meant to be an Explorer Note stream, but instead it was just me hanging out on the island, collecting a bunch of polymers so that I can make a bunch of cryopods and cryo all these creatures. First time catching a stream. I love the way your base looks. Thanks, very small. I appreciate that. Should probably cryo gelatin. Favorite map, best to worst? Aberration. No, the island, Aberration. There's too many. That's a really hard question, actually. Gosh, I'd have to like break down a sheet, an Excel sheet, and like really go into it. But like I said, I really like Aberration. My favorite of all time is probably the island. Just based on how much I know it, and based on how much I really don't have the capacity to get sick of the island, which seems like most people definitely do get sick of it eventually. Okay, I think I've got all the creatures. Just check the generator. Yeah, we're pretty much good here. Alright, in that case, we can head back to the island, or not the island, to Scorched Earth. I'm gonna put all my stuff away. We're good. The reason, in case you're not aware, the reason I'm putting all my stuff away is because we haven't unlocked the ability to transfer our stuff yet to Scorched Earth. Sort of our own self-imposed thing. Once we beat Scorched Earth, then at that point we'll allow ourselves to do that. Is there actually a way to defeat the Master Patroller solo? I'm not sure actually. If you're on normal settings, I'm pretty sure it's impossible, to my knowledge. Just unless you somehow like bred dinos for like thousands of hours and got like dinos that were in the thousands as far as like hatching out. Otherwise, I think it's more or less impossible. I've done it. I can do it on my server. People can. I don't even know if people can do it solo on my server since, like, even though our bosses are 3 times easier, it's still really tough. It's just a really difficult boss fight. When you do Aberration, I hope you show Rockwell turning, like, into the boss arena and stuff. Yeah, that's sort of the vague plan. We haven't really thought that far into it yet, but that's the plan. You arriveth, the Novi. Welcome. Make a survival story with Kevin Hart as the my character. Kevin Hart as Mayan. Oh my god, that would be amazing. What's your favorite ARK creature? Probably the Bloodstalker, or the Managarmer, or the Magmasaur. They're all really great. Or Rock Drake. God, there's so many to pick from. Okay. So I am burning. It's super heat. Okay, I'm gonna just hang out inside for a little bit. Man and Greg. Wait a second. Greg is a female. We already knew this, but we didn't change their name. Is Greg a female name? You gotta head out, but thanks for streaming. Thanks, Gravytron. Take it easy. Have a good night. I will talk to you later. Be cool to see Rockwell turning into the boss guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some way to transform him, kind of like the little Ferox transforms into the big Ferox. However that might, I can't imagine that happening to Rockwell. We just like put his body on the skeleton of a small Ferox and just see what would happen if it tried to stretch it. Gregette. Grega? Grisha? Gregette. These are very unique names. There's the Corruption Vanity set. Oh yeah, we're planning, at bare minimum, we've already thought of ways in which we can add corruption. Oh, I got Discord DM. Oh, one sec. Sorry, guys. Just checking Discord. Just give me the cause Okay. Bye, Nettie. It's 4 a.m. You enjoyed the stream. That is really late. Take care. I'm sorry I kept you up. And I'll talk to you later, Sandwich. Okay. Should we breed these? I don't know if I have the time to raise a baby sheepy. In any case, I'm gonna try and get some more notes. You need to get PC and join in PC ARK. Yeah, man, everybody's doing it. Even Raz Clark, specifically. That's the only like case that I'm like, whoa, that's sweet. He's into PC now. When's next upload? Depends. By upload, do you mean any kind of upload or a survival story upload? Because I'm hoping to have an upload out within 2 days, 2 or 3 days maybe. Though I won't say exactly what it will be next. Fire Wyvern has a level up available. Let's go with damage. Is that a... It's a stone house. The Rose Knights. Gloves or helmet. Oh! Coming the next Gen 2 Chronicle. Probably gloves, I would assume. I can't wait to see what they look like in first person. That's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna grab this 4x note. Whoa. I should explain. Wait, shouldn't I? I mentioned the future, but I should have said futures. You see the universe, the whole of it, it's all math eventually. Everything has a value that feeds into an equation. You, the stars, the trees, you salted the trees you salted for bundles of thatch. Yes, I saw that. Very rude. But back to math. The future is made of it too, or more specifically, probabilities. They twist and branch in all directions, so tangled that most beings can't sort through them. I can't even see it all, but I can find the most likely threads and follow them along. After all, it's just math. Whoa, that's pretty epic. Whoa. One of your favorite notes? No XP for the Wyvern? Yeah, I should have done that. I really should have gotten XP for the Wyvern. I deliberately got it myself for no reason. Uh-oh, Ned, what happened? Did something happen? Can you guys still hear me? Everybody's saying something bad has happened. I'm gonna, you didn't notice anything different. I'm gonna try and mark these Explorer Notes off as we get them now. See if I can put this into different tabs. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. The stream just broke for a second. Oh, for you. I've been blurred the last 10 minutes? Been blurred? Like, oh, like quality? Hopefully that's not on my end. Oh, there's an HLNA note here. I need to get HLNA. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna craft a sleeping bag. The red drops, they give, yeah, they give really good loot. some fiber, make a sleeping bag. Man, Scorched Earth never gets old, as far as how pretty it is. Such a nice map. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking it, Simon. Alright, let's get the HLNA thing going. Give default survivor items. Let me die somehow. It's not your end, Nettie. Okay, cool, good to know. I guess I can. Oh, if I suicide, then my XP goes away. Well, that's alright. Yeah, Johnny, you may have to turn up the quality if that works. Rest in peace, my 4x XP. Whoa, I'm awake. I totally didn't just die. Yeah, our server has /suicide.
HLNA, reporting for adventure.
Which is very convenient for quickly killing yourself. Okay, bro, see you later. Love your stream. Hopefully next stream I can donate. P.S. Can't wait for Nerva. Thanks, Leviathan. I really appreciate your support. Take it easy. I will talk to you later. Wait, you lose XP. You don't lose XP. I would just lose the buff, which certainly helps gaining XP. Just checked out your Discord and for your ARK server, and I love it already and haven't played. Yeah, thanks. I hope you like the server. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always reach out to me personally on Discord. Though specifically for server related stuff, you'll wanna, if you have like an admin issue, you wanna DM mod mail. That way I can get to more mods. I don't intend to open any console servers yet, Simon. I think for ARK 2, that's definitely something I may end up doing to expand to other platforms. Let's get this HLNA note. I think first we might want to seek out those instead of oh, we're getting it. Instead of the normal
I
ones.
just discovered something curious. The minds that made the ARKs used them to test some of the critters that you'll find in the Genesis simulation. My
Wow.
scanner tells me that an immense lizard with an internal biofurnace was tested here. They don't have that creature on this ARK anymore. We'd see the scorch marks if they did. But they tested the fire lizard here before you survivors came along. I wonder why they decided to have them only in the simulation.
Yeah. I wonder too. Why wasn't the Phoenix put in the Genesis simulation? Or the Leopleurodon, or any of the other wacky things that are like magical, sort of. Your stream's at 1080p 60? Nice. I hope it looks good. Let me find the locations of the notes. ARK Explorer Notes. Let's see if I can find those HLNA ones. Well, technically it would be Rockwell. Sir Edmund Rockwell. Scorched Earth. Let's see. Sorry guys, one sec. Expand. Author Rockwell. Discovery, HLNA. Oh, those are the question marks. Record 1. It's interesting. It doesn't show Rockwell's quite yet. Maybe it shows them somewhere else. Unless they're counted as HLNA. Could be the case. We'll try this place. 57, 56. 57, that's the place we're just at. Whoops, hold on. Sorry guys, can't see chat quite yet. Northern Canyons. We'll go for this one instead. Okay, back to chat. Whoa. ARK 2 is Xbox Series X/S only. One of the devs tweeted that. About to get a PS5 for your birthday. What? That's awesome. You're about to leave, but then I saw HLNA and Scorched Earth. Yeah. Yeah, HLNA has notes in Scorched Earth. Let's head to these chords. 40. We're going this way. 47. think I know where this one is found, actually. You have every node on every map. Whoa. Whitney, that is crazy. How long did it take you to collect all this? That's what I'm doing right now. It's just takes a lot of time. HLNA also works in the island caves. Yeah, HLNA is on the island and aberration and extinction. And of course, Genesis. Yep, this is another one of them.
Who made this ARK so bloody hot? I swear the heat is making me dizzy. And I'm a hologram. You must be burning up. Wait!
It's nighttime.
It's your clothes, isn't it? You drape different things over your torso or whatnot depending on whether it's hot or cold. That's brilliant! But it won't work for me. What's the pity? Well, we better get used to the heat. There's a lot of it in our future.
Whoa. Why is there a moon? Oh, why is there a moon? It's not a real moon. It's just it's a hologram type deal. It's part of the simulation of the biodome, I guess. Why isn't there an end to Scorched Earth? That's a good question. I think they wanted to add an ending, but they sort of focused on doing the stuff that happened later on instead. The moon is destroyed. Yeah, the real moon is destroyed, but that's sort of a simulated moon, just like the sun on Scorched Earth. The sun is also simulated, presumably. The moon is to make it more realistic. Yeah, it's to sort of give people the impression that this is a real place. Let's see. Let's find the next discovery. HLNA. Ruins of Nasti. Let's go there instead. I was on the V aberration map for 5 hours just trying to leave after getting engrams. Yeah, it's definitely hard to leave aberration when you're not totally equipped for it. 76, 79. That's all the way this way. Play Scorched Earth and it's so hard. Yeah, Scorched Earth is tough. Definitely. Oh, there's a lot of metal over there. Oh, it'll be nice once it's daytime so you guys can see. Oil pumps. Do they have any oil? I wonder. Oh, it's locked. That sucks. That means they're not public. That's their oil. You don't think Scorched Earth was ever meant to have a legitimate story? Well, it's got the Explorer Notes, but it just didn't have... they never went through and added Ascension for it. The moon is on the island too. You can see the destroyed moon on aberration because there's no biodome set up. And you can see... Let's see. Genesis, I think Genesis... No, Genesis doesn't have a moon. Genesis has a... in place of the moon, you can see like the floating space station that Genesis 2 takes place on. Gotta go, Noah. Take care. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Unlocked oil pumps are public. Yeah, if you unlock an oil pump, it'll be usable by other people. But on our server, yeah, you can like lock stuff. Hulk, of course. So wyverns are OP. Wyverns are very OP. That's very true. So Rex, level 25. We definitely need Rexes in order to get off Scorched Earth. Pretty much, that's going to be one of the important defining factors. 76, 79. I think that's actually going to be Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go down there. That might be a little rough, but it's fine. Into the cave we go. The spooky cave. I don't have any bug repellent either. I sense that I'm gonna die. At least it's pretty. Raya Tablet 7. It's been such a blessing to be able to spread Hathor's joy and love to so many people. God, we're gonna have to build the ruins of Nasti. We're gonna have to build this city before it crumbled. That's not gonna be fun. Might be a little fun, but certainly difficult. Okay. I wish I had a gun. I am not at all prepared for this. Oh boy. This is not okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's coming. He's coming! He wants to eat me. Can he not leave? Oh gosh! Not good. Not good. Oh my gosh! What are you doing? Oh, Jesus! Oh gosh! Ow! That hurts. Very much. Burn! I'm just gonna shoot a bunch of fire inside and hope it dies. Burn! I think it's dead. Okay, I didn't get what I came there for though. Well, okay. Some organic polymers. That's nice. Just hot-footed out of there. You need a thyla. Yeah, I need to bring something. I'm not prepared for this. I've got a mantis, so that might be enough. And we're right next to base, so it's pretty good. Whoa. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. Takes more damage. Take more damage if you burn it. Yeah, I could also bring some flaming arrows. Be a good idea. What? There's a note here?
I see you. Yeah, I really should have saved that for later when you reach the place with all the eyes. I only had the two back when I explored this place as Sir Edmund Rockwell. I might have been happy to wander these arks forever, uncovering their secrets. But we all have to leave the cradle eventually.
Whoa. Rockwell. Corrupted Rockwell. Compared to the... What, is there another one?
Peekaboo.
Oh.
I see you.
Wait, there's two HLNAs. What's happening?
Oh, I really should have saved that for later when you reach the place
Why are there
with all
two?
the eyes. I only had the two.
What's happening?
I explored this place as Sir Edmund Rockwell.
This is why Rockwell is the best.
I might have been happy to wander these arks forever, uncovering.
Okay, Rockwell, I get it.
But we all
You're
have to
freaking me out.
leave the cradle eventually.
Okay. Let's see. So, I think I'll take the mantis that Nacho bred, probably, because it's a lot more powerful. Nacho's obsessed with breeding mantises right now, I think. This one's raised by Nacho. Oh, that's a breeder. This is not a breeder. Mantis. Mantis. Oh, he just tamed a bunch of mantis. So glad I found your channel. Amazing videos. I love the stream. Can't wait to see more. Gotta go. Bye, Jacob. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Hey, what's going on? We're just vibing. Just vibing. Right, it's vibing over me. Night all. Good night, Johnny. I'll talk to you later, man. This is also a breeder. Okay. I guess I'm fine with taking this one. I don't want to get any killed if they're important, I think. Breeder is a female. Breeder is a female. That one's a male. If we do / dino stats. This one has better stam. Okay, so if I get this one killed, it's probably not a huge deal. What's your favorite creature in ARK? Bloodstalker or Mana Garmer. One of those, definitely. This weight-wise, can I even... Yeah, this should be okay. Not worth it. Not worth it to take a Mantis in. I think it could probably handle some action. Lord Kraken of the Cult of Cthulhu. Where did that come from? A sword, okay. I don't have any swords. Might be able to make some. Sword. 2 HLNAs again. Wait, are there 2? I don't see 2.
I'm HLNA, your holographic guide.
What the heck? What are you doing? You're an imposter. I wonder if it activates the things.
I just discovered something curious. The minds that made the ARKs use them to test some of the critters that you'll find in the Genesis simulation. My scanner tells me that
Huh. Does that include... Interesting. It's broke. Yeah, I might try re-logging or something. I think I may have broken something with this note. Let's try that. Why is she there? Actually, first I'll die. I'll try dying. Usually solves things. Put all this stuff away. Bam. Yeah, simple relog should fix it. If you had to choose Mana and Bloodstalker, it's really hard to say. Maybe Mana Garmer. Yeah, it should be okay. I think I've already got disable or default survivor items on. Probably the Mana Garmer. I think because they look less like creepy than the Bloodstalkers. Ned 1. Is HLNA still here? Looks like HLNA is gone. Okay. Let's equip HLNA.
HLNA is ready to
Ball.
explore.
HLNA is ready to explore. So do we have the note? What happens if we try to get it again?
Peekaboo, I see you.
Get to hear it again.
Yeah, I really should have saved that for later when you reach the place with the wheel maze. I only had the 2 back when I explored this place as Sir Edmund Rockwell.
Yes, Rockwell, we
I'm
know.
happy to wander these arcs forever.
It's interesting how the color changes, though.
But we all have to leave the cradle eventually.
That's weird. It
Hello
doesn't.
there.
Hello there. Just goes right back to HLNA. It's weird. It doesn't unlock it as a proper discovery thing. We just have this one.
I just discovered something curious. The minds that made the ARKs use them to test.
Are you the owner of the server? Yep, I am. Don't respond. I tamed Reaper Queen because one time it did crash. Whoa. Man, it's just rock drake that snorted snow. Changed my mind. Yeah, the color changes are cool. Okay, well in that case, I'll investigate it at a later time. For now, let's grab the mantis. We've got our 2 swords. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, we only needed 1, right? I forgot it duplicates them when they hold them, strangely. Oh yeah, and also, fun fact. When you ride mantises, it makes your character, like, super tiny. Check this out. So, I don't know if you could tell, but, like, right now, like, this is how large I am when I'm not riding mantis, and then this is how large I am when I am. It's really weird. Extra swords are sick. Oh, that's wrong button. Let's get this mantis. Why are you small? I don't know, you just go small mode when you're riding on mantis for some reason. I can't believe we have to build this city. It's so huge, and a lot of it's probably buried as well. Well, we know a lot of it is buried, just given how ruins of Nasti have a ton of underground structures. So it's going to be really insane to build that. Let's see how fast we can kill with this. Oh, that's quite nice. I feel ready. Oh, the mantis can't get in there. That's a problem. Okay. Mantis, can you fit anywhere else? Maybe in the top. We might be able to drop it in through the top. I think there is a hole. Whoa, what is happening here? Where do these scorpions come from? Okay, look, it does, looks like it does have a hole in the top, so should be good. Bam. Gotta very, very carefully drop this in. Hello, Tia Gazov Santos, welcome. I don't know if I said your name correctly. Oh, he's flying. Imagine someone made maps of the ARKs during the Survivors days. That would be... That's more or less what we have to do in the survival stories. How much better would the game be if they fixed it instead of adding new content? For the most part, I think it's really hard to really measure what it would be like if they focused on only fixing bugs rather than adding new content. Because it seems like they focus on doing both, sort of, for the most part. And so, I mean, I personally don't find that many bugs in the game. At least invasive bugs I pretty much never do. Occasionally there's like really bad things that happen with items getting deleted, things like that, but it's not very often. Usually when a bug happens, it's pretty harmless and really just kind of silly, I guess. Oh yeah, this is really good. This definitely works. Oh gosh. Okay, I hope I don't get wrecked by these bats. Okay, no, the bats got wrecked by me. Oh, he's trying to jump on me. Rubble golem. Oh, there's another one. And a mantis. Oh gosh. Ah. Holy crap. Oh, there. Oh gosh. Arthropleura. Not good. Oh, that's a lot of Arthropleras. I shouldn't be wandering into this cave without... Oh gosh, they're gonna melt my armor off. This mantis is maybe not gonna make it. I need to drop all... Oh, he's lost his sword! I didn't realize it would break so fast. This is not good. Oh my gosh, another mantis. Okay, very, very not good. Very not good. Very not good. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh gosh. Don't die, Mantis. I need you to live, buddy. So we can escape. This is very unlikely at this point. Oh, he's screwed. He's toast. He's toast. Ow. Okay. That was a bad idea. I should have brought fire. Lots of fire. Fire is important. Oh my god. Okay, so I hope Nacho's not going to be really angry that I killed his Mantis. Rest in peace, Mantis. Can you equip the torch on the Mantis? I don't think so. Oh man, this cave is really tough. It requires a lot more preparation than just bringing a basic Mantis. Thyla would be pretty good. I think Mantis are a little bit squishy, definitely. But we don't have any Mantis quite yet. Alright. Let's head back. This cave will have to be for another time. This is the ruins of Nasti. Yep. This whole area was a city. And it's not even just that. It's this whole sort of section right there. Just a ton of, just a massive, probably the biggest city we'll ever have to build, by far. Equip a sword or pike on the Mantis next time, super OP. Yeah, I had a sword, but it broke really quickly. It was only primitive. Oh, I should have brought multiple. I made 2, I just totally forgot that they would even, get broken, get destroyed. Which paid DLC was most likely a cash grab, in your opinion? I don't know if I would make any statements about that. Cash grab has a certain connotation to it that I wouldn't particularly attribute to Wildcard. Like, I think all of the DLCs are fine and they add stuff and there's good stuff and yeah, like I'm more or less fine with how Scorched Earth turned out. It's not a particularly expensive DLC, you know, it adds a whole map and a bunch of things that can be used and gotten on other maps like Ragnarok and whatnot, but I think all the work that went into Scorched Earth and the Explorer Notes for it is worth the price tag. I think Chips can't tackle. Yeah, oh man, Chips is gonna have a lot of fun with that. Okay. Explore it. We got some more Ryan notes. We're slowly chipping away at this at the Explorer note goal. I gotta level up. Do some movement speed. I think it's time to upgrade, to deck myself out with gear, because right now I still got a primitive crossbow, some boomerangs, strangely. We need to upgrade. Let's get a pike. I'm gonna buy Santiago spear skin. Let's see, where is that? It's over here somewhere. Santiago spear 960. There we go. Got our epic Santiago spear. I'm gonna put the scorched spear away, and guess we'll keep the crossbow for tranking things. Maybe get a more serious weapon. Flamethrower could be good. Flamethrower. What's a good weapon? Shotguns are pretty good. We just don't have any good BPs right now. That's sort of the problem. Are you going to build the big city? Yeah, we're gonna. If we do end up, making Scorched Earth survival stories, we will have to build the city of Nasti. How hard was it to get the right timing for that raptor and for using trank arrows for Giga and Million story video? I didn't think too much about the timing on it. Actually, I pretty much just told everyone on the raptors Okay, guys, run around the Giga. Don't get eaten. Just run around. And the person who was riding the Raptor, Wutsui Mei-yin, the person who was controlling body acting for Mei-yin, she was just told to try and shoot it and do some particularly like complex movements. Mr. Doodle, you gotta go. Talk to you later, Mayor Hofer. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Compound bow. Oh yeah, I could do that now with the a bit of metal. That's a really good idea. I think I'll make a compound bow. So it is pretty expensive, but that's all right. Oh, I didn't even have a chem bench yet. That's unfortunate. Make some CPE. Well, might be better to use a chem bench. The one that Nacho has. Primitive shotguns are better than pumps for Scorched caves since they're mostly really cramped. Except that one cave with the death hole. Right. Watch out for those admin cheat. For the admin cheat? Watch out for admins? What do you mean exactly? Oh, I should make a canteen. What do I think the Federation tech weapons would look like? Gosh, I'm not sure. That I don't know if we'll see them ever, but I assume they'd look pretty awesome. If we just judging based off what the tech armor looks like. You think Genesis is really cramped? Yeah. I never felt like it was really that cramped. I just and I wasn't super bothered by the fact that you have to teleport between biomes. Tech LMG. Oh, I can't wait for the tech pistol. That's gonna be awesome. And the tech bow. It's gonna be super sweet. Best Gen 2 item so far in your opinion? Either the tech bow or the tech pistol. Both look equally fantastic. Definitely. It's about time we make a canteen. Those players who go to their own server spawn a dino and bring it and destroy the server. Yep, I think it's mostly children who do that. Or people who don't mind doing that. Who genuinely don't like have problems with inconsistencies and devaluing their work, which certainly exist. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just preference, I guess. How about structures? Mine is the egg ink. Oh, egg incubator. Yeah, that's probably also my favorite so far from what I've seen. Looks awesome. $75 CP. Wish we'd get a tech pike too. Gosh, I can't even imagine tech pike. I think for the most part, tech is all about being like super advanced and long range. So I don't know if they would add that. I see a tech pike being similar to like a tech hatchet or something. Tech cameras. Oh my gosh, yeah. That sounds really cool. Okay, let's get this compound bow. It's only primitive, so it's not really going to be anything crazy, but hopefully it'll help me be a little bit more powerful. Throw it and teleport back. Oh, that would be super cool if I could do that. Thatch. Kevin, I haven't seen all of the variants of the Gen 2 dinos yet. I've yet to see exactly what they look like. All of them. Oh, that's super heavy. Tech boomerangs. Oh my gosh. Be nuts. Compound bow. Super happy to have one of these now. CP. This is just a little bit more efficient. Whoa, we've already got a ton. I'll just take 1,000 of that. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll leave 500 or something. They bounce off enemies like a ping pong ball. Oh, the boomerang. That would be sweet. What happened to the series that had Nacho in it? In case you're wondering, Nacho is perfectly fine. Nacho's right here. I cut off the series sort of unnecessarily, especially given how quickly I upgraded. I cut it off because it was God, why did I cut it off? It was sort of hard to I was like thinking of the future and how it might be a little hard to store the files, the video files for the series along with the survival stories once we started filming that. I felt like it would take up too much of my time while we were filming the survival stories, so I decided to cut the series off and end it. But I kept playing the game. We beat the island a couple weeks after the series ended. And so this is continuing from that. This is the same character, the same series, I'm just not recording it. If that makes sense. But now, it's not something I would, like, I'd probably be able to do it now. It'd just be definitely something that takes a lot of time. But now that I've upgraded, I can definitely work on, I can definitely store a lot of videos and work on multiple projects at once. Since I've got like a 4 terabyte SSD to store video stuff, and just a bunch of equipment, which is super awesome, and I'm really grateful to have. Tech suit, tech pistol. Okay, I definitely need to farm some metal and cook it up in the industrial forge. At this point, that would be the most efficient. You're being raided, they blow through the wall, you pull out a minigun, and you shred everyone. Yeah, minigun sounds really awesome. I think I'm gonna get some metal. Terabyte SSD, that must cost. Yeah, but it was worth it for the videos. Oh gosh. You hate ARK? What? You hate ARK? Why do you hate ARK? Nah, it's perfectly fine. You're perfectly allowed to hate ARK. Every new weapon and tech item will be sick. It's true. Yeah, Jerry. The videos, the success of the videos has really helped me, like, to do this. Like, upgrades are doable because of the success of the videos, and I couldn't be more grateful that I can, like, keep working on them and be, like, encouraged to work on them and be able to improve my hardware through it, and that, like, and just to make the videos even better. Like, that is so awesome, and I'm so grateful to everyone who has subscribed and watched the videos, especially the survival stories, because those are my babies. Yeah, 200,000 views is crazy. That is really, really crazy. So it would not be none of this would have been possible without you guys. I just seriously can't thank you all enough for supporting this channel and myself and the videos. I forget which bird we used for farming. This one's 1500, 600. think this is the farm bird. Farm bird. You need more subscribe. I am totally fine with how many subscribers I have right now. Though, that being said, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. I make not daily ARK videos. I'm not going to, I don't have that much to say beyond I make story videos. At least, like, I'm trying to work on one at any given point, though they release every couple weeks. Usually they take a lot of time, a lot of work, and so that's mainly what I do. I try and make useful ARK content more frequently that is tailored towards new players and old players, both very focused on including both types of players, and useful as possible. Do you have the solo farm Anki mod? I saw the Anki's automatically whack the rocks and move the evolve. Yeah, so we don't use mods actually. This is it just isn't, it doesn't have mods. We have a plugin, a farm plugin, called ZZ Maga, which allows you to type commands to get your creatures to you just type /farm and then it'll start whacking things, which is super useful. So yeah, it's a plugin. I definitely am not like that into playing with mods, but I hadn't tried plugins until very recently, and I'm more or less fine with using them because I don't know what it is. It's just some kind of evasion of or towards mods, but plugins I'm pretty much perfectly fine with. Also, if my voice cuts out randomly, it might be because I'm holding the mute button accidentally. Guessing the stack mod is... Yeah, we don't have a stack mod either. It's the game.ini that's doing that. Ow, wow, wow, wow. Oh, no. Okay, bye, Urgent David. You think your house is haunted? What? How's your house haunted? Oh yeah, no mercy for the Argentavis. I really like this new compound bill. It's working really well so far. I would use that plugin but can't get a server, sadly. Yeah, I wonder if you can use plugins in single player. I don't think you can. I don't know which way that you play. Do you play on official or single? Your spooky noise just make a louder, spookier noise. Assert dom. I definitely recommend doing that. Like, whenever you're scared, man, just make the whatever's scaring you, make that more scared. It's the ultimate flex, and it's the ultimate way to make yourself less scared. Can I use a manager on Genesis official server? What do you mean by manager? Can't even bear playing official kickboxing. Yeah, official is something else, definitely. I think it can be nice, but it is definitely sometimes a little bit much as far as behavior goes. Oh, bye Saber. Oh, Manic Armor. You can't use Minigarmers on Genesis. Nope. It's like this is too dumb. Cannot be tamed. Yep, that is very true. I think that's also the case with bugs. Started playing ARK on Xbox. You got a PC now. Only play ARK on your own non-Daddy Win 10. We'd love to use mods, but I refuse to give them any more money. Man, I don't even know how much money I've given Wildcard, but it's been worth it. Fair enough. It's a good trade, good transaction, I guess. Mods are free. Workshop mods are. I think he's talking about buying the game on Steam. Novi. I think Rock Drake works on Gen 1. Yep, Rock Drake should work on Genesis. It's just the Managarmer that don't. Nacho built a pretty neat base here. Wonder if he's gonna expand it. And foundations make me think he is. There we go. We got the goods. This thorny dragon has a very unfortunate tail. Bam. So, on the topic of, you guys sort of reminded me, or, well, not reminded me, but made me consider the fact that I could stream other games if I wanted to. Thus far, I haven't really... Oh, what the Thus far, I haven't really, Don't leave your gates open, guys. Never do that. Haven't streamed any other games on the channel, really. But is that something you guys would like to watch? Just me playing other games? Because I'm totally down. I love playing other games. It's not just ARK that I play. The game is awesome. I lost a lot on official until I just gave the rest away and quit. Shouldn't be able to use Ice Breath with manas and non-cold biomes. That would be quite the nerf. For some reason, I love making clay and Scorched. I love farming in ARK, so yeah, I feel you, man. Far Cry Primal. I enjoy anything, to be honest. Is it appropriate to change the... I think we would have to change the... It would have to be a separate stream, since I don't want to be like, yes, the title of this stream is ARK Desert Explorer Notes and Chill Round 2, but then at the end we're actually just playing Far Cry 1 for some reason. That would be kind of weird, so I think we should probably end this, and then next time we can play another game, if you guys are down. I think compound bows do bonus damage if you use the full pullback. Right. Get back into ARK. Gonna get good at it or die trying. That's the right attitude. Oh, look at this dude. All clickbait. Yeah, right. Far Cry Primal. I don't want to play so I have all the Far Cry games. I bought them all it was the 2019 summer is when I bought them all. And because it was really cheap. And so I have Far Cry Primal. I have all of the games, but I don't want to play. I want to play them in order, just like when just like how I play ARK, which is like playing the maps in order. So first we're gonna play Far Cry 1, then beat it, and then Far Cry 2, then 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wait, 6 doesn't exist. Well, then there's the other one after 5. I forget the name. So maybe we could try that. Voss is funny. He is. Yeah, maybe we can try the whole non-ARK stream next time. I don't know when I'll stream next, but I think we should stick to something more consistent. That way you guys can have an idea of when I'll stream instead of it just being like, oh yeah, hey, Netty Noodle's streaming right now out of nowhere. He hasn't streamed in 17 days. So I think instead, maybe we can do every... You didn't expect the stream... Yeah, I didn't either. I expected the stream to crash, quite frankly. It didn't. That's cool. Far Cry 3 you may want to skip. Yeah, I have no plans to skip any of the games yet unless they're unbeatable, I guess. Well, that's the issue. Is that like Fallout 76 isn't technically beatable. There's just a lot of ideas. A lot of ARK ideas too, but those, like the actual videos that I have, video ideas for ARK need time to plan out and to create, and so you'll see more about that in time. You're in the UK, it's 5 a.m. Only caught your stream by chance. That is super late. I appreciate you tuning in this late. Be good if you could stream at a better time for everyone. Yeah, it's really hard because I'm a college student, and so it's hard for me to stream during like early hours. I usually get finished with all my work by time it's like nighttime often, except for on the weekends. So weekends could be good. Maybe we can stream on, I think I'll stream on Friday again, and then I'll try for Saturday and Sunday if possible. As far as the stream time, I usually film the survival stories with my team at 8 p.m. Seems like a pretty good time for a lot of people, at least if they're in the US, because on the West Coast, they've got the benefit of it being like 5 p.m., so most people have just gotten off work at that time. Then on the East Coast, it's generally, not too late, but it's late enough that they're probably just vibing at that point at 8 p.m. Be sick if Gen 2 has 2 endings, depending on if you lose the battle or not. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. It's gonna be hard to do the Genesis Part 1 Survivor log. Yeah, we just have to get a bunch of Explorer notes, basically. Whatever you choose, just put the survival stories as priority. Yeah, right now, survival stories are, like I said, it's like my baby project. That sounds weird. It's my project that I cherish the most, so they're more or less priority. But once we finish the Nerva video and have all of the island videos done, by extension, I think it's going to be a pretty long while till the Scorched Earth stuff starts sort of getting created and stuff. We have a lot to plan out. We're gonna presumably do the Scorched Earth survival stories a lot different than the island. There's a lot of things I need to, with planning, we need to plan them better. That way we have less situations where we have to film the same scenes over and over again for different characters, and just a lot of things that I messed up by not planning it out well enough when we started. Big baby project. How do you make a base that big? A base like Nacho's base? His base isn't even that big. Unless you're talking about a different one. Let's get some more compound bars. But yeah, it's 12:37 a.m. EST. I think it might be time that I should sleep. I've got class tomorrow, computer science class at 10 a.m. That's gonna be fun. So with that, I think I'll end the stream here. I'm really glad it didn't crash. Thank you to all of you who have tuned in. Kevin, Mantis, Hazel, Novi, Nevri, everybody, Patrick, you guys are all super awesome. Hulktron, if you're still here. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and just watching and interacting. It was really fun to talk to you guys again. Who's voicing Nerva? I don't want to say yet. Actually, I'm actually really secretive of who's voicing the characters until the videos are out. So you'll see when the video's out. You'll know their name and you can look them up certainly. But for now, it's a secret. Hey man, first time going to stream. When is the next Explore Note video? Soon, a couple weeks. You caught me at a bad time. We're just ending the stream now, but thank you everybody for stopping by and just hanging out and talking to me and each other. And with that being said, let me wave. Actually, it's not as fitting as in the videos. I'm just gonna end it. Okay, bye everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Sleep well.